Identity and its related information are necessary in our daily life, where they are used to prove who I am and whether I meet the specific requirements to access a service. For example, the age requirement for buying alcohol and tobacco, proof of educational background for finding a job, COVID test results and vaccine information for entering public spaces, proof of assets for buying a house or taking out a bank loan, and whether we meet the requirements to become a VIP customer of a physical or virtual service provider, etc. All these scenarios, among many others, require some kind of proof of identity information. In the physical world, our identity information is filed in the public official system. It is verified and validated in various daily life scenarios by presenting the corresponding identification documents, such as ID card, health certificate, and employee ID. In the online scenario, our identity is represented by accounts and passwords, and the behavioral data based on these accounts is recorded by the service provider's data storage server. At present, what the online and offline scenarios have in common are 1. A third party stores user data, and 2. Users cannot freely use their own data. In other words, users only have the right to view, but not delete, add, or trade their own data as they wish. At the same time, it is difficult for users to view and call on an integral collection of their data since it is fragmentized in different data storage servers, where each of them is relatively independent and not interaccessible. Identity system has been evolving, enabling users to control their own identity data. From the form of centralized identity managed and controlled by a single authority to federated identity that enables a certain degree of portability and cross-platform login, such as WeChat and Google Accounts login, to the decentralized identity system that requires authorization and permission to share any identity data, such as OpenID, and finally to the self-sovereign identity that allows data to be truly owned and controlled by individual users. In the Web3 world, self-sovereign identity usually refers to a privacy-preserving identity system based on decentralized identifier and verifiable credential, such as the zkID system launched by zCloak network. DID is an acronym for Decentralized Identifier with global uniqueness, high availability and resolvability, and cryptographic verifiability. The most commonly used DID standard mainly comes from W3C and DIF. Among them, the W3C standard is more widely used, and the decentralized identity system based on it specifically includes two elements: DID specification and verifiable credential. DID is beneficial for any application based on self-governing and cryptographically verifiable identifiers such as personal identity, organizational identity, on-chain activity history, IoT scenarios, etc. For example, current commercial deployments of W3C verifiable credentials make heavy use of DIDs to identify members, organizations, and things, and have achieved a certain degree of data security and privacy preservation. Based on the W3C DID standard Zero Knowledge Proof system and the uniformly readable verifiable credential specification, zCloak network provides users with storage, identification, and verification solutions of any type of off-chain and on-chain identity data in a privacy-preserving way. Its zkID protocol has been registered with W3C and will become an industrial-leveled universal decentralized digital identity standard.